I'm T. And what is acceptable in a relationship on social media?
Too much going on in this world.
Hey y'all.
Hey everybody.
Welcome to Highclass Visionaries. I'm T.
And I'm Ash.
Hey y'all.
Welcome back, you guys.
What's T? What's T?
We got a lot to talk about.
What's T? We really do, y'all.
We do.
Y'all don't even understand. Life been
lifing.
Okay? We don't look like nothing that we've been through.
Life
we
been
don't look
lifing.
like nothing that we've been through. But what's up, y'all? Y'all know we back for another episode.
Yes.
It's gonna be lit, okay?
Yes.
But this episode, we getting real with y'all. I just feel like it would be very fake of us for them not to understand or know what's really going on behind the scenes in our real lives.
Right, yeah.
Like,
I think we should dive deep a little bit.
We
do
gonna
something
dive
different.
deep a little bit in this episode, y'all. If y'all don't mind, I know y'all want to know. Y'all want to know, okay?
They family.
Yeah,
They want to know.
I love y'all, and we like literally the love is mutual. We love y'all equally.
Yes.
And I just feel like I just gotta let my family know what's been happening. So first, you know where I want to start out at? Let's do a mental health check. I'll start first.
Yeah, go ahead. Start first.
Mental health check. Bitch, I've been struggling, okay? I've been doing really good, but I've been struggling it's an up and down battle for me. Every day is not a real good day for me, which I give myself grace because every day is not going to be a good day. But I think mentally, I've just been super exhausted, just mentally. I need to shut my brain down and just reset. And I haven't really had the time to do that just because life ain't never going to stop, but I have to really allot that time to set myself to the side, because a lot of shit just been happening. Full disclosure, because I'm just going to go right into it. Full disclosure, I was in a really, really bad car accident just recently where, honestly, my life flashed before my eyes. It was really, really bad. It was really traumatic for me. I was driving, and a tree fell on my car. And it just happened just that fast. And you'll really be surprised how many things go through your brain in a matter of 5 seconds. In a matter of 5 seconds, I thought of so much shit. So much shit. And in my heart of hearts, I wasn't scared, but I thought okay, this is it. Literally, I just thought okay, this is just it. I'm finna perish. And this is, this is just what it's gonna be. And I've been really struggling ever since then. I've really, really been struggling. And prior to that, I was also just mentally exhausted prior to the accident. But post-accident, Lord, oh my God, I can't even see a tree.
Yeah, that's PTSD. I can't even see a tree.
I was driving up Lincoln Drive, just to let y'all know, for the people that live in Philly, y'all know, Lincoln Drive, you surrounded by trees on both sides. And literally, I was driving, and for 2 seconds, it felt like it was an earthquake. I'm like, oh. And then, boom, the tree fell straight onto my car, and it fell on the person's car coming this way towards me, and the person in front of me, it fell on their car, too. Car totaled. I had a dislocated shoulder and I had a really, really bad concussion that I'm still kind of recovering from. Still, sidebar, I don't know how people recover from those concussions. That shit rocked my fucking world. My world still rocked. I don't know how y'all boxers and wrestlers, whoever, how did, that shit, I could feel, I know for a fact my brain shook. I know for a fact my brain shook. And besides from the dislocated shoulder and just the burn marks and stuff like that, I was totally okay. But it's really the PTSD and the trauma that I really, really do have to recover from.
Right.
I know I can get another car, which I'm going to get another car. I really don't care about that. But that also sent me downhill on a downward spiral in the sense that I'm still trying to catch myself. I'm a real bubbly person, and if you really don't know me, even if you do know me, I still may not tell you about what's really, really going on with me mentally. But I've just been really trying to overcome that and just, be on the onward and upward. But shit has been real, y'all. Shit has been so real, and mentally, I'm not at my best. I'm not at my best. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I'm not at my best, but I'm doing good now. I'm still trucking along. I'm still, because sometimes when I get into a deep depression, I'm in the bed. Lights is off. I'll even go so far as to call out of work. I'm canceling plans. I'm doing the whole 9 yards. But thankfully, I'm not in a deep depression. I'm not really depressed, Like, I wouldn't say that. I think that's dramatic. I'm not depressed, but shit has been real, and it just really brought a lot of things into perspective for me of how fast shit can change, And I'm an empath too, and there's been a lot of things also going on with my friends and even people that I don't know personally, but I've seen their stories, and I'm like, damn, like, shit could be tough.
It could be worse.
Pray and live every day like it should last, because you really, really do not know when your last day on earth will be. That's why I always live my life the way I do. Mm-hmm. Bubbly, happy. I want to just be there for the people that love me and for the people that don't know me. I just want to be that person, because when it's all said and done, I just want to feel good about the life that I lived, and how I treated people, and, just the person that I am. So that's what's going on with me, and that's enough. I'm done talking about it already. Go ahead, Ash. Mental health check.
Yeah, mental health is very serious. A lot of people don't like talking about it because it's like a stigma, especially in the Black community. So it's good to have these check-ins. We should have them daily, if not weekly, just to check on your loved ones, because shit really do be real. It really do. And you never know what someone is going through, because they don't wear it on their face or on their outer. It's on the inside. Like me, I don't wear anything that I'm going through on outside. You would never know that I'm going through something, because I'm the type of person, I help so many people that, when it comes to myself, I always put myself on the back burner. Like, I don't even like talking about it. That's how deep it is, because I feel like it's so much going on with other people. And I'm always humbled by God, because I'm always hearing stories from somebody else. And it's like, damn, you're really not going through what you think you're going through. Okay. I would just really just say, just always keep God first, honestly, at the end of the day. I'm here. I can say, I don't know. Like, life is lifing, but every day is a new day that I open up my eyes. I know it's a chance for me to, like, really, like, do what I need to do. And, just continue to pray to God, talk to him so he could put me in the path where I need to be. And that's been helping me a lot lately. But yeah, life definitely is life, and it's nothing easy over here. Yeah. It might, to you might seem to like, damn, like it's really not like that. I just wear that well. But I always struggle with mental health, depression and everything. But those be the people that you need to watch, because they never be the ones that you be like, damn, something happened to that person, and you just be like, I would never know. That's why you just got to really check up on your people. Like, you really, really do, because you never know what somebody is going through. And, like, I don't even really like getting into a lot of shit, but it's just like everybody is going through something. Sometimes I go MIA because I can't take what other people is going through. Like, it'll make me feel even worse on top of the shit that you deal with on a daily. And then somebody else, you got to be there for somebody else. It's a lot, especially being a Black woman. It's a lot. It really is. Like, it's a struggle. Nobody's perfect. And I want more people to talk about it, because I feel like it is a stigma for real. Like, it really, really is. But no, we good. We just take it one day at a time.
Yeah, it's a huge stigma. And I just want for people to understand that we regular people too. Like, we go through our seasons as well. Like, every season is not going to be a good one. It's not going to be a real, happy one, honestly. Like, and that's okay. It really, really is. Seriously.
But every day should be a happy day that you wake up. And that's the point that I'm trying to get at, because none of this matters. God doesn't care about you not having this or that. He doesn't care about none of that. Like, every day is a new day. And that's where I'm trying to get at. We as people, we don't think like that. We think we got to be doing this. We got to be doing that. And it's like, God is like, no, that's not. Sit down and just chill. Right. Stop worrying about other things and other people and just focus on yourself. That's where I'm getting at, because it is a lot of people out here that's struggling. They don't want to talk about it. But like I said, I'm an empath as well. I'll be feeling people going through shit. That's why I be trying to be introverted, because I can't take it on a daily. Like, I really can't. And I'm the type of person, I've always been a helper. I heal people. I really do. And it's like sometimes that could be tiring.
Oh
It really
God.
can because
Sometimes.
everybody comes to you with their problems. Even people you don't know.
Yeah.
They come to you and tell you their story. And it's like, I got to be the healer. But sometimes the healer got to be healed.
Yeah, you don't.
And
really, really
you got it.
don't.
And I'm learning that. I feel like this week, honestly, there was a lot of little things that transpired, and it's just I'm learning that I have to help myself 1st. I'm actually learning that at the big age that I'm at, it finally hit me.
I'm glad
that it's time to really focus on yourself, work on yourself, and really go into your inner self, which we're going to talk about healing some of the inner child in ourselves. We're going to talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say that really helped me out this week. Just, I really came to the conclusion that, damn, you really might need to seek some type of therapy for certain things that has happened to you when you were younger, or just little traumas that you've experienced, because it travels to you when you're an adult and we don't even know that.
in different ways.
And some people come into your life just to show you that that's time. We can't question things. It's just like you might meet somebody, they come into your life for a little bit, and then you be like, damn, what happened? No, they was here to teach you a lesson, something about yourself. And I'm finally starting to realize, because sometimes we think to ourselves like, damn, why was this person in our life? Why did this person exit our life? Why did this happen to me? Sometimes we don't know the answer, but I'm lucky to really come to myself and be like, damn, like that was the reason. To really heal yourself, Ashley, you have to. It's time. It really is time. My mouth has gotten me into serious trouble, and my anger is out of control, y'all. I wear it well. You would never think that I have anger, but I do. I have anger problems. I do, and I could really sit here and say that. It's to the point where I hold stuff in and then I snap, and then it's like you go too far. That's always been like that, and you cannot do that. You cannot be like that. You just can't. So that's something that I'm going to be working on, and not fuck your mommy, fuck your daddy, hope you die type. Yeah, when I get mad, I say some crazy stuff. So like, yeah, that's something that I'm going to be focusing.
I'm over here real quiet because
focusing on myself.
I'm still coming to, but honestly, I do feel like therapy is an amazing source out there, and I'm so glad that we living in the times where therapy is pushed and therapy is, because honestly, when I was in therapy, I'm not currently actively in therapy currently, but you dibble and you dabble out of therapy. But people that really go to therapy, like you may go to therapy one year, you may not go to therapy the next year. This is just my year that I haven't been in therapy, but when I was in therapy last year, it truly changed the trajectory of my life. Like how I thought, my thought processes. Like I think before I speak, different things like that. And the same, like my emotions, honestly, was out of control. Now, sometimes certain emotions are granted because, you're not going to walk all over me. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. I may not blow up, but you will know that I am upset with you. You get what I'm saying? It's different ways in which you can go about things. Like, so I know that my energy and my presence is super strong. So, and I was told that by my therapist, like, like you really do have to be like mindful of how, because I can tell your words to someone will stick. Like it will stick to them. So just be careful. And I also don't want to ever be that type of person. I really, 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 really don't. So I think therapy is just a great source, especially just for, what are we, Gen Z?
No, I think we millennials.
Just for the millennials out there, the 30 and up, whatever. I think it's really good for us, honestly, because I think when we became in our 20s, that's where things really became big with therapy. Like when we was teenagers, nobody said nothing about no therapist. I probably should have been in therapy since birth, honestly. Like,
I should have been in therapy too.
I should have been in therapy since I've been a 5-year-old child. Every single last joke put to the side. I really didn't start hearing about therapy until I was in my 20s. Like, my mid-20s. I never knew a friend that was in therapy. Never, like, it was never endorsed by a social worker to me, a school social worker, nothing like that.
Right.
So now that I am in therapy, and I will be getting back into therapy.
Yeah, I think it's good for everybody.
It's good. We all have, I hope we all have insurance. It's covered, okay? And even if it's not covered, it's a good expense for you to pay for. We're paying for a whole bunch of stupid stuff. Pay $150 a week for a therapist is really not bad. But
And the Office of Behavioral Health and Human Services definitely has free resources.
Yeah.
So if you need any advice on that, you could DM us and stuff. I have a lot of resources, especially when it comes to behavioral health. So it's no excuse. I think everybody has trauma. You'll be surprised. It be for the littlest thing. Nobody's life is perfect.
Things. And we need to really we need to pour into ourselves and pour into our mental health. We have to. When you feel yourself going off the deep end, seek help.
Yeah, because sometimes you can't.
It
gets too late.
It's the end. Yeah, it's because it can happen so fast when then you in the psych ward. Yeah. I never forget when I was doing my internship for my master's, I had to do an internship at a psych ward. And that taught me so much. That experience taught me so much because you know what? All it told me was that we are all one life event from being in the psych ward.
You're right about that.
All of us. All of the people, all of the patients that I served there, they were just like us. They were just like us. Literally. And one life event happened and they lost it.
Yeah. Imagine working I used to work in a psych ward for children. So imagine seeing children go through stuff. That's why I say I see stuff on a daily basis. Any little trigger, especially because I have a child, like I'm on it because it's like I seen some stuff with children and you're like, damn, they're so young. How could they ever want to do something to themselves or try to do something to themselves or multiple times try to do something and it didn't pan out because that's not how their life was supposed to go. Right. And you see a lot of kids and children that just are empty on the inside. Oof. You know, I've seen that and that really could harm, like that's trauma right there. Girl. You know, they don't talk about people that work in the behavioral health field, the trauma that we go through on a daily basis. And then we got to go home and, you know, we have families and stuff like that.
Regular
right,
life.
Yeah, so
yeah, I do, and that's why I feel like we should just be in therapy every day for the rest of our lives.
I think so. Yeah, I think we should.
The stuff that I hear and the stuff that I see, and I'm not even working with children. I don't even work with children. I did the children thing for about 1 week. I couldn't do it. Can't do the kids. Like, the kids really pour at my heartstrings. Like, they do something to me. And then I see sometimes the neglect of parents, and it really does something to me. You talk about anger. Oh, my goodness. Like, I couldn't take it.
It take it to another level.
I got out of that.
Everybody can't do that, though. It's not for everybody.
No.
Certain people can do it. Certain people can't.
It is not for everybody. I'm telling y'all that right now. But, yeah. Pour into y'all mental health, y'all. That's why we wanted to come into y'all because we are just now, not even just now, but we're realizing in this season in our life that it's like, it's time for us to focus on our mental health.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, we definitely we need to focus on ourselves. Period.
Got to.
That's what it is. And I feel like everybody, not just us, everybody. We all need to start pouring into ourselves more because some people are really healers and helpers, and they want to help everybody that they come in contact with, and you forget yourself sometime, and that's not even the smartest thing to do because even when you're on a plane and something happens, they tell you to give yourself oxygen before you help your child. So you have to help yourself and pour into yourself to be good for other people. And like I said, the big age that I'm learning that, and it's going to be a big transformation for me. It's hard because I am a helper. I really am. And even when I'm done wrong, I still want to help people.
Yeah.
That's just
you gotta get out of there.
Yeah, I still want to help people, even when I'm done wrong.
It's like, it's okay.
Because I know I'm going to get my blessings from God. Yeah, he don't tell you to love everybody, regardless of what they done to you. That's not my place to judge anybody. Because we can all be judged by the little things that we do. And I don't want that to be my judgment for life. When he say, oh, you did that because, no. I love everybody. Even if you did something wrong to me, I still love you because that's what I'm supposed to do.
I don't.
Yeah, you supposed to. Now listen, that's something that you got to really work on for real because you got to pray on that seriously because that's what it's all about. We're supposed to love everybody. That's just period. That's what it says.
God said that?
Yes, it's in the Bible. You have to love everybody, regardless.
I did not read that
part.
Yeah,
it's in there. It's in there.
Chris, God said that?
Yes. Look, it's right there.
Because what?
Perfect. It is. And I think the Holy Spirit just came through me to tell y'all that.
Maybe it'll eventually come, but it just takes me a little bit of time.
Well, yeah, that's something that you pray to God with too, so he can help you with that because everybody struggles in that area. And I don't want to, I don't want that.
No, because you do me wrong. Like, come on.
Yeah, but that's not our place. God handled that. Mm-hmm. And for me saying that about revenge, that's how you know I'm growing because I'm the main one to be trying to get somebody back. So for me, out of all people to sit here and say that, Hey, God must be working on
I'm
me.
so proud of your growth, sis. I'm so proud of your growth. And I learn from you every single day. And I hope that you learn from me some days out of the week. Because
I'm cracking up.
God is still working on me. I just had to be real. I had to be real, y'all. God's still working on me. And we got this sign back here. Somebody wrote, God still loves you. It's staring
I
right
needed
at me. I
that.
love
I need to
that.
see that.
I love that. I really, really do. He pours into my. Listen, I always say, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect
Nobody's
person.
perfect.
And I make mistakes. And that's why I think that that's important that you brought that up. Because, you know, we all have to be forgiven in this life at one time or another. You
Yeah,
know,
we
like
all gonna face judgment.
we all gonna face judgment.
Regardless of
All
what
of
you
us.
do.
So, like you said, let go and let God. It's not nobody's place. That's not our place, and rather for us to, make that decision on what we gonna do with somebody else's life. How
You
they live their
can't
life is how they live their life.
exactly, and you
How they
know
treat you is how they treat you.
the
What you
revenge
gonna
of God be crazy. That's why I'm learning too, because I feel like everybody, just in general, whoever in this life has done me wrong, their life be a living hell after me. I promise you. It could be somebody on the street that do some weird stuff, and you just don't even know them, just getting smart or whatever.
They be balding and
You
all.
never
Your
know.
shit
Like,
looks terrible.
yeah.
Your shit look bad.
People be out here
Your
going
shit
crazy.
look real bad, Poppins.
And I'm just out here just getting younger and younger.
Okay.
And that's
God's
the beauty of it.
favorite. God's favorite. Look how we sitting up here. Tuh. Ain't nobody really fucking with us. And I'm sorry, I say that in the humblest way possible. That's because our hearts are pure. You don't even
Right,
understand
you're right.
that we do behind the scenes. Like
On a
this is
daily.
on a daily basis. On a daily basis.
And it ain't for nobody else. God know what we do. And he know our heart. He don't care about nothing else.
Okay?
That's it. That's all he know. If
ain't
your heart
gotta
is pure.
announce it. Yeah, you don't have to announce some type of things. You really, really, really don't. I give back every single month. Every single month. And let's not even talk about Christmas time. That's it.
Yeah.
But that's something that I keep to myself because that's just me. That's my contribution to the world. You know what I mean? Like that's just it. The spiritual world, the world in general. That's what I do to help me sleep at night. Because I know that God has blessed me to be well off. You know, I'm well off. I'm blessed. I go to sleep non-stressed. I wake up non-stressed. That's a blessing right there.
No, it is.
Just because there was a few times I went to sleep stressed, and I'm like, I wouldn't wish this on my enemy. Oh my God!
But you can't be you can't see. The problem is when it comes to stress. Before we get into, because we gotta lighten this up a little bit. You cannot stress. You cannot pray to God and stress. It does not work like that. It will never work like that because you're praying to God for something and then you're worrying. And he like, you don't have faith.
You can't do both.
You cannot do that. You cannot pray and you cannot worry. You can't do both of them. So that's something that people need to work. Start doing yoga and meditating or doing something that's not, that doesn't have to do with illicit drugs and alcohol and stuff. Go for walks in the park and read a book or light some incense and read a page from whatever book you believe in.
You know it's a good therapy too? Music. Music is such a good therapy.
Yeah, music is good for a lot of people.
One of your favorite albums. Like, I was talking to my sister, one of her favorite albums is the New Radicals. They had one album. And she's like, you know what? That's really the album that really, saved my life.
That's
literally. Right. And, I listen to that album all the time. Like, it's such a good album. What's an album for you that you feel like is just going to do it for you?
When I was at my, lowest.
Or just in general.
Something I can literally put on and be fine.
Yeah.
It's two of them. I'm always gonna say Drake, his Take Care album. That helped me get through a lot of stuff.
That's a good job.
It really did. Yeah, I can say that. That's more modern, and I like Adele's album too.
Yeah.
That helped me out a lot as well. Get me through a lot of stuff. Put some music on and listen to it. Drake Take Care album got me through a lot.
That's a good job right there. You know which one I really, really love? The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I like
That's
that
one of my favorite albums. When I want to be put into a real good mood or just, try to dissect some things, I'm going to listen to the album. Okay? Lauryn Hill was spitting some shit.
Lauryn Hill.
From word for word, okay?
Lauren Hill. She could make it to her concerts on time.
I would never see her in concert.
Right.
Ever, ever. Because she don't have masters over her music, so she changed she has to change the music up. I want the music how it is, beat for beat, word for word. Don't change nothing up for me. That's just me personally. I don't like stuff like that. And then also her tardiness is also very much unprofessional.
It really is unprofessional.
I don't like stuff like that. So I would never see Lauryn Hill. She also has she doesn't plan on getting her masters back. She likes the fact that she likes to change up her music every concert. I personally think it sucks. So Lauryn Hill, I love you, babe, so much. When you watch this, we love you. The Highclass Visionaries love you.
Yes, we love you.
Your one and only album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, masterpiece. You deserve all your flowers.
She definitely did.
Okay?
She
That's
definitely
it. And that's all. But I ain't love you, Lauren. And your son, he got a few nice little songs too. I forget his name. Marley, something Marley. John Marley, something like that. He working with a little something.
He's talented. But you already know that's a long line of talent. So
he's very talented now. Yeah, you come from the Marleys. You watch that movie? I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I had went to the movies to see it.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. It was okay. It was all right.
It did teach you a lot, though.
A Rolling Stone.
Yeah, he definitely was. A lot of people,
he was a Rolling Stone. Yeah. I didn't know it was like that. I kind of, but I really didn't know that much about his life. Watching the movie made me dive a little bit deeper into his life. I did a little bit more research on Bob Marley, but I really didn't know nothing much about him.
Right, because I didn't know he had passed away from cancer.
Right.
And I didn't know he was that young when he died either.
36?
I hope this is not a spoiler, but at this point, everybody should have seen that movie.
Ain't no Bob Marley, yeah. Ain't no Bob Marley. I think that's facts. But, yeah, y'all, dive into y'all mental health, okay? It's very, very important. Coming from the aunties, we love y'all dearly. Okay.
We are aunties.
I'm a beautiful aunt, okay? I'm a rich auntie. And I'm going to be there for a little bit. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Rich auntie. I love my niece and my nephews. Dearly. Dearly. They have my heart. Shout out to Ife, Naeem, Liam, and Roman. Those are my babies. I love them. They got my heart. All right? So, next subject. So, yeah, we wanted to just shout out Kamala Harris. Yes. Shout out to Kamala.
Yes. Kamala.
We was on our Cabo trip when we found out that Joe Biden had stepped down from, the presidential, election. And, oh, my God, my heart drops. My heart drops. But then in the very next second, they was endorsing Kamala.
I know that's right.
It gave me hope. I'm optimistic about the election now, y'all. I'm optimistic about it. I really do believe that we can win this all.
I think we can. I think we got to be strong. Everybody got to get out and vote. She has a chance, I believe. Just continue to do what she's doing. I see a lot more people endorsing her now, so that's good. We need that woman's touch.
We need that. We got to put race to the side. We just got to come together. Black, brown, young, old, we have to come together and we have to vote blue. We cannot. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be so detrimental. I don't even want to speak that other person's name if DT gets into office. It's going to be so detrimental. He just basically announced the other day, listen, vote for me because this is going to be the last time that you're going to vote. Basically alluding to the fact that he's going to turn the United States of America into a dictatorship and he's just going to erase democracy. We cannot have that. What is going on?
But he's been saying that, too.
He's been saying that, but he finally just said it in plain sight. Because, some people are very slow. They're not reading between the lines. He's been saying that. You are very true. That's very true. But he finally came out because he's scared. He is afraid, okay? And then, let alone, just the disdain and the ignorance surrounding just women's reproductive system and how they want to, erase that and take away our autonomy when it comes to our freaking bodies and what we want to do with our freaking bodies, on top of a host of other things. My mind is spinning right now because there's so much going on in my head, but please, vote for Kamala. November 5th is the election. Make sure you register and make sure you please vote.
Yes, please vote, y'all. This is very important. We talked about this time after time. Yeah, I'm just waiting till November. Don't piss me off before my birthday. Make sure I say that. I don't want to be pissed off. It's a couple days before my
No,
birthday.
seriously, I don't want to have to deal with
Yeah.
that with her.
So let's make the right choice. And we need to vote who we need to vote for. You know, and we're going to go from there. I don't think that that guy is going to be able to do anything about dictatorship. They will assassinate him before anything. They're not going to let him do that. But they letting him talk. Let him talk. Let everybody talk. Just pray, y'all, and
He's
you know,
giving immunity to all police officers. After Sonya Massey was just slaughtered,
right in her own home.
In her own home, because I cursed a lot in the last episode. I'm trying to stop cursing.
Yeah,
I really
we gotta
saw that's a problem.
Tone it down a little bit.
That's a problem. It's really making me upset.
Mm-hmm.
Slaughter Sonya Massey in her own freaking home. Okay. Like, come on.
That was ridiculous.
He would have gave immunity to that man.
That's ridiculous. But you know, it's a lot of police officers all around the world, all around the country, rather. It's not, they saying that was wrong. That's the first time I've ever seen that, ever. I've seen so many police officers on TikTok make videos saying that this is not right. Like, and nobody is with them.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the video when they had the body cam on and all of the police officers were just looking at him. Nobody was really saying nothing. Everybody was kind of disappointed. Like,
oh,
what happened? They was
her?
Yeah, like what? How did that happen like that? It's a lot coming out more about that, but that man's going down.
Oh yeah, he's going down.
He's definitely going down.
He definitely is. He's not going to be able to get away from this. I truly, truly believe that. But you just know from her injuries that she sustained that he hated her as soon as he laid eyes on her. That was a racist.
He was
man.
A demon.
That was a demon. Okay?
For sure.
For her saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, that triggered him something terrible. She felt that. She felt his demonic spirit.
And she apologized and he still shot and killed her.
He need the electric chair. Bring back the electric chair from motherfuckers.
Yeah, he gonna be dealt with. God got him for sure.
It's just really sad though. You know, it's really, really sad. And then you have people like Donald Trump that's like, oh, I'm granting all immunity to police officers so they can do their job. You call that doing their job?
He's an
idiot. How many black and brown people, innocent people in general, have been killed just unjustly from police officers? Like, come on. And then it messes it up for the good police officers out there, because shout out to Officer Myers, who really took care of me when I, was in my car accident. I'm one of them people that I don't mess with police officers, okay? And I got police officers in my own family. I don't deal with police officers, okay, at all. He really, really took care of me. He gave me great advice. He held me because I was very much so inconsolable. And it's good. It just brought it to my attention that there are good people out here. There are good police officers out here that really take their job seriously and that really are out here to help people, to stop crime, to, help people in their time of need.
To do their job. Because that's all we ask for. We not trying to be out here doing too much. She called the cops because she thought somebody was trying to break into her place. She called for assistance. Yeah. That was the only reason. Well, it's more coming out, so I don't want to say too much, but do your research on it, because apparently they may have already been in her house. Yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot going on with that. Everything is going to come to light. They have all of the tape, 911, her 911 call. Before they even dispatched, they was already there. So why were they at her house? The cops' fiance worked at the hospital that she was at prior, so an incident could have occurred there. That's a HIPAA.
Yeah, and it just really shows how corrupt they are, because they told her family that she committed suicide.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing they said.
To hide this heinous crime, they were willing to really hide this shit for this person. She committed suicide? Are you fucking kidding me?
He didn't know his partner had that body cam on. That's what it was. His body
cam wasn't even on. Exactly.
Yeah, the partner had the body cam on though, but he didn't have his on.
Right.
He didn't. I don't think he knew that his partner had the body cam on the whole time. So that's why they had to come out and tell the truth. But imagine if they both didn't have the body cam on. We wouldn't even be talking about this. Because they would say she would have killed herself. Yeah. She was going through a mental health crisis. If you hear her 911 call, she didn't sound like she was going through no mental health crisis. She was calling because she was hearing something in her backyard. She thought somebody was trying to break into her house. What we're supposed to do? They tell us to call the authorities when we need assistance.
You can't tell me she didn't feel his spirit from the very beginning.
Oh, she did.
Before they even enter her home, she said, "Please do not
hurt me." Yeah, she already knew.
Don't hurt me. And for you fucked up police officers out here, y'all gonna get y'all day. Y'all gonna get y'all day.
Oh
And for
yeah.
a police officer who you know that you've committed a crime, killed someone, and your office or your department has covered it up for you, you'll get your day as well.
Hmm.
It's really messed up because it could be any of us. It could be any of us. That's how serious it is.
You're right. He ain't have no remorse at all. He called her crazy bitch.
Yeah, but the fact is that you're a crazy bitch. You're the
Yeah.
crazy bitch, sir. It was you. You're the crazy bitch. Now he got me cussing.
He already dying though. He got a colostomy bag. He already got stage 4 colorectal cancer.
They
He's
said
already
that?
Yeah, he's already
I
because
don't believe that. They trying to give him a little pity party.
No,
You think that's true?
I believe it because his lawyer was asking for him not to be in jail because apparently the bag must have burst or whatever. When they said no, you're going to sit.
Suffer.
Yeah.
I want you to suffer.
So apparently he going through his own thing, and yeah, God gonna take care of him. You don't do, especially somebody like that. The last word she said was, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Yeah, he got something coming.
I literally cried, brought tears to my eyes.
That was
And
horrible.
it's just, I don't. Ash know this. I don't typically watch videos like that. Like George Floyd, I've never seen that video ever of the murdering George Floyd. Like never. Certain things like that really sticks to me, and it's hard for me to really overcome and get over. I can just imagine what her family is going through, or what people or families who. Family members have been killed like this are going through, but I can't watch stuff like that. But I did watch the Saya Massey video, and it broke my entire heart. So, yeah,
they needed to be exposed. That y'all need to realize that there are real life demons walking this earth portraying as people. You could be outside walking in the street and you may interact. That's why you always need to be covered. I keep trying to tell people that. Like they when they hear that name Jesus, they get really, really scared. That's the only thing that's going to get them away from you is that name Jesus. They don't like that name. And you see what happened when she said that? He snapped. It was no reason for him to kill her. Like, he could have cut the water off. It's just so many things leading up to that. You asked her to get up to cut the water off because you didn't. First of all, the house wasn't going to catch on fire. That's number one. It was not going to catch on fire for a boiling pot of water. That's just not. For the time frame that they was there, it wouldn't have happened like that. He could have got up and cut the water off if that was the thing. Like, so it was just a lot of things leading up to that. Just didn't make sense.
Asshole. He's literally changed so many police departments. Like, they just keep passing him along because he's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's a piece of shit. He was in 4 other different police districts.
Oh, yeah, everything gonna come out. Everything's coming out about that man, his family.
Do stuff like that. You could tell he was a problem.
That's the first time I've ever seen that none of his colleagues, wasn't even one to look at him. You could feel the energy.
Yeah, you could drop a pin in that grass, you would have heard that pin.
Everybody was just like
quiet and awkward and weird it was. Like, why would he kill her?
Yeah.
On a lighter note. Rest in paradise to Saya Massey. Okay.
Yeah, she's going to get justice for sure.
It's really ridiculous.
I feel like this case is a little bit different compared to all of the rest of them because they're on top of it. You could tell
they don't have no other choice but to be
because it was no reason for that man to discharge his weapon at all.
They tried to cover it up as is. Her family said they all got conflicting stories. None of the stories was the police officer killed your family member. None of them. They said so many that they were trying to.
The police officers that came after the incident didn't even know that happened. Because the one cop even asked, he said, well, where's the gun? He said there was no gun. It was a pot of water. And it just got quiet.
Yeah,
he's like, what?
He's like, wow. Yeah, he just walked away like, I need a homicide here. I need the medical examiner here. It's sad. It's really, really sad, y'all. And we really do have to just do our research, honestly, and just protect
This is another
ourselves.
day in America for a black individual, female so that's why we really need this president. We really do need Kamala. We need her. We need to
Kamala.
show that we are good. We can do something. We're going to change. Yeah, we're going to change the trajectory of the United States, and she's going to heal. I think she's going to heal the United States. We need her.
They're trying to take away the Department of Education.
It's just a lot of stuff they're trying to do.
We had to reform, and we had to really just debunk, honestly, the gun laws and just all of it. Like, seriously, it's just getting really scary out here. We got to protect our kids. Like, it's really, really bad. On top of women, like, you think you're going to have control over my body?
Nah, it'll be a cold day in hell.
You can't do that. That's ridiculous. Wade versus Roe was overturned. When? What was that? 2020? When was that? This is sick. This is sick.
What was that, 2022?
In so many freaking states where it's illegal to get a freaking abortion. Are you stupid? And that's all because they want for people to have more babies, white women to be exact.
Right.
Nobody's having kids. Y'all don't have no formula to feed these kids. We don't have no money to take care of them.
Formula is $50 something. 50 what? $53 a kid.
And they not even on the shelves. Like, for us to steal, we can't even steal it.
They buy the
I'm not paying
glass.
for that shit.
You gotta ask for a kid. You gotta ask somebody to open up the thing. They ain't and diapers is what $50 a case too. Food.
Yeah, they was like $19.99. Shit is expensive.
Children are
now.
expensive. Nobody's having children like that.
Expensive, y'all.
But anyway, let's talk about this trip real quick. This Cabo trip.
As many of you guys know, we went to Cabo in the club with my twin. We be vibing.
Shout out to Mexico, Cabo.
Mexico.
Sidebar, y'all know they captured El Chapo's son. Y'all heard that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
What did his son do?
Him and there was another guy too, right? They got them both in Texas.
What they do?
The cartels, yeah, they was in.
Oh, he followed after his father.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know
yeah,
it was a family affair.
yeah, it's a big thing.
Like, I know the wife was involved and all that. You know what I mean? But, like, I didn't know the kids was. I never heard that.
The son was taking over, and it was somebody else, another man too. He was supposed to be like a big person. They caught both of them.
What? I don't know why El Chapo playing games. Like, why would you try to pass the torch? Like, just shut the whole thing down.
You know they not doing that.
They on that ass, El Chapo. Your reign is up.
They've been following. They probably about to pass it to somebody else. You know that's going to keep. They bring money into the U.S. That's another story. But let's get back to Cabo because this the foolery. It was a good trip, well needed. Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah. We did. We took a trip last week, y'all, to Cabo, Mexico. Okay, I know y'all saw the pics. We was looking good. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do.
Yeah.
The body be out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, shout out to my mama. The body be out of here, okay? But, yeah, we went to Cabo. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? I will say, I don't feel like Cabo was my favorite part of Mexico. Did you like Cabo?
Not really, no. I feel like Cancun was better.
Compared, right. Like, compare. If you had to compare it, like.
If you ever had to compare, I feel like Cancun was better. I would go back to Cancun before I would go back to Cabo.
Yeah, the party scene in Cabo just, it was mid. It was mid. There we go. It was mid. It wasn't like, and then we hated the resort.
Oh yeah, the resort.
We didn't like the resort that we was on. Maybe it's better resorts in Cabo. I'm sure it is, but we didn't like the resort that we was on. So that also aided to us not really caring about Cabo. Like, I won't ever go back to Cabo. I will back to Mexico.
I would definitely never stay at that resort. Rio, Santa Fe, whatever it's called. Never the fuck again.
It was horrible, y'all.
The food was if we talking about food, I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5 out of 10. Honestly. Because some of the tacos,
it's from the hash browns.
It was a little things, but it's resort food, so it is what it is. Like
resort food can still be good. Like they dropped the ball. The drinks was not good.
Yeah, it was watered down. The drinks was not good at all.
Yeah, I just want to recommend that
the
resort.
hospitality wasn't that good either.
Yeah, the hospitality sucked. Yeah,
we made the most of what we did while we was there.
We wouldn't. That's it. Yeah, it was always good to get away. We had a good time. We rode camels.
Yeah, the camels was fun.
We had a good little time there.
Some of the other stuff, we just didn't make it, but it's okay.
We did.
Things happen. I mean,
we really are a joke.
Things happen.
We a joke. It was a lot of shit that happened in Cabo though. That's just really
we met some people from the Bay Area.
Yeah. Can I touch you? We met some peculiar people.
Yeah, we did.
Shout out to them. We didn't tell them about Highclass Visionary, so they'll probably never see this.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to them. Yeah, it was okay. It's always good to get away. I just like to get away, get some more stamps in the passport.
It was fun.
It's always a good time because we really are blessed. We blessed to get away, and this really happened. We went on our vacation. This was like a couple days after my accident, or was it like a week?
It was a couple days.
It was like 4 days.
It was that same week.
Yeah, it was that same week after my accident. I still made the decision to go on vacation because I'm telling you right now, if they would have left me in Philadelphia,
she probably wouldn't be here today.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was this
She
close.
she made it. Yeah, she made it. She made it through the
Oh,
trip.
I was this close.
It was much
y'all.
needed for the mental health too.
Oh my God.
It was much
I
needed.
said I can't do this.
We all needed it.
can't do
Each of us
this.
had our own individual stories. We needed to get away.
Yeah.
And yeah, we planning the next trip. I
we
mean,
are. Where we going
listen.
next, Ash?
That's a secret.
All right, that's the secret.
When they get closer, because
right,
we
we'll
don't.
announce it closer.
Yeah, but we had a good time. For what it's worth, I will never go back to Cabo. It's other cities in Mexico where I would like to visit.
Absolutely. You got Tulum. You got a lot of other
But
different
I
spots.
will never go back there.
That's fine.
That resort, I would give it a one.
Mm-hmm.
A solid one. I don't know what the reviews were saying. They lied to us. And even though it was an all-inclusive resort, the food, the alcohol, it was supposed to be a party resort. It was supposed to be an adult-only resort. Now, the one party we went to was good. And they would have kept that the whole time we were there. Yeah, I would give it a higher rating.
We
but
went to one good party on
yeah,
the resort.
we went to one good
4 or 5
party.
days we was there. That shit was lit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that one was lit. But that was it. They dropped the ball. And full disclosure, we did miss the other one, so that one probably could have been good. We got too drunk.
Yeah, we did.
And we missed that joint.
Well,
so
we had to do
that
something. We had to make it worth our while.
Yeah. That joint could have been possibly good, but we wouldn't know.
You know the food is nasty when you got to order DoorDash or Uber Eats at the tour resort.
McDonald's to the resort. It was so horrible, y'all. And the McDonald's was busting.
It was. That McDonald's was good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never experienced that before. I've never ordered DoorDash to a freaking resort. That's sad. Real Santa Fe do better. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, it's never.
And there was no room service, which was shocking.
What was the guy named Tom?
Oh my God. Yes, Tom. Oh yeah, as you can see, that just gave me a headache. Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin.
He made it fun. He made it fun to talk about.
Know where to begin.
We was bitten off of Tom the rest of the time we was there.
Yeah, that dirty. Oh God, I'm supposed to stop cursing. You, Tom, F you.
He had the N1s on with leaning to the side.
That motherfucker was on hospice. He should never been there. Honestly, he was a fucking liar. And I don't even want to tell him the story. I don't even want to tell them, like, for real, because it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, it is
but
embarrassing.
Tom, when you watch this, fuck you. We know you lied about every single last thing. And shame on you. Your life sucks. You're a loser, too. So, fuck you. And your sneakers was ass. You dirty bitch. I hate him. I really don't like Tom. I really don't like that man. He was sitting there and lied to our fucking face.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, he made a whole story. I ain't never seen no. Well, yeah, I've dealt with people that was just habitual liars, but he reminded me of one because
He had a
whole story for everything.
Pictures and all.
Yeah, he got him off of fucking Getty's pictures and Google pictures. Yeah.
All right, fuck it. So full disclosure. Full disclosure, when we was in the airport, we was trying to get excursions or whatever, i.e. the camel ride. We had booked this this party boat joint. We missed that, whatever. And ATVs or whatever.
Yep.
So they like, if you listen to this timeshare, you know how they do. If you listen to this timeshare presentation, we'll give you the excursions for the low. Cool. We said cool. We got the excursions for like 75% off.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So so for the timeshare presentation, they take you to this nice resort in the same,
They was
city in
owned by the
Cabo.
cartels, but go ahead.
They took us to this resort.
I'm telling y'all, but okay.
This resort. And they gave us little food, little drinks or whatever, and they trying to basically make us help, like they want us to buy these timeshares that we're never gonna buy.
Right.
So they start us off with this girl, whatever. We walking all over the girl. We like, man, please, like, whatever. So then they put this guy, Tom, in her place. So at first, I'm like, all right, Tom, okay. He talking with a game. You could tell he's American, whatever. At first, he said he was a surgeon, then it jumped to a dentist. So that's how I knew off rip, he's a fucking liar. Okay, off rip. He had when I say he had such an elaborate story in life, He started from the time he was born to
Definitely
now.
did.
The motherfucker said he was 71, which that probably was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had 6 children, 19 grandchildren. He had pictures and all. But he never was in these pictures with these kids. He just showing us pictures and shit, like whatever. He was in Vietnam, World War II, World War I. What other wars was he in?
He showed us a picture. Apparently, allegedly, it was him being helped.
He was on the fucking ground receiving CPR. He showed us a picture. I said, "Is that you?" I could not believe it. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fucking way this is him. His wife had this lifelong dream of coming to Cabo.
Yep.
And then miraculously, the wife died. Oh God, the wife died. Oh my God. So now he want to fulfill her dream, come to Cabo. And this is how he wants to feed his orphanage. Because he has an orphanage.
Oh, yeah, he was showing us pictures of the orphanage.
He stole all of these pixers. I'm telling you right now, he showed us a picture. He said, "This is me, my wife, and my 6 kids." It was on the right hand of the guy that was a black man. Tom was white. Tom was white. He showed us a picture of a black man, Indian woman, and 6 Indian children. And I said, "Is that you?" Ashley and my other friend Lou, they lost. I said, "That's not you. That is not you. You fucking lying." He lied about everything. So then I said, "You know what? We went to go see everything. We got some drinks with it." I said, "You know what? We don't want to do this." It had gone on for too long. We talking about 2 hours.
Yeah, it was too long.
We don't want to do this.
I was ready to go.
Time to go. When I say that motherfucker demeanor totally changed, he was fucking disgusted. So he goes, "Well, you speaking for them." I said, "I think we're on the same page. We do not want to buy a fucking timeshare." He was like, "Well, this is how I pay for my orphanage. I don't use any of my money, And I'm like, "You're a piece of shit," because how his whole spew was, "I'm a surgeon, I'm a dentist." I don't know what he was, but his whole story was that he was making a lot of money. Like, bitch, give me some fucking money.
He came to Cabo and built this whole house on the hill.
He built Cabo from the ground up.
That's what he was. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He went to Africa to the different villages and was fixing the children's teeth that couldn't afford dental work. He had a whole little spew. We wasn't buying into that shit. And we already said when we got there we wasn't buying shit. So we just got the free drinks and the low price for the excursions.
I kept it pushing.
That was it.
It was something else, y'all.
But he was a fraud.
He was a fraud. I'm telling you right now, Tom is homeless on the streets of Cabo. When we denied him and said we wasn't going to buy a timeshare, I would have thought his life was on the line. Like, that's how badly his demeanor
He probably
changed.
was, because he's probably on the run and that's why he came to Mexico. He's not fucking slick.
Yeah.
He probably did some crazy work. And he is a dentist or a surgeon, did some shit, and he had to fucking flee the country 20 years
was
ago.
About to off him. That's how he didn't even hold the door for us.
He did.
That motherfucker said, "Fuck y'all, get the fuck out, okay? Time to go." Yeah, we not buying no timeshare in Cabo, Mexico. We not doing that, Tom.
Right.
You don't even have a timeshare in Cabo, but you trying to get us to buy one? Let him tell it. He got 29 timeshares.
Yeah.
It was something else, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are we doing
They
here?
was really trying to sell him, though. They was trying to just
That's
sell
how
him.
I knew his life was on the line. I knew his life was on the line. I said, "Oh my God." And you made up a good point. I really do believe that resort was owned by the cartel.
Yeah, it
You
was.
look out the window, that was a scene out of a motherfucking show.
It was like a movie.
Yeah.
I'm sure one of the movies was filmed there.
He like, "Yeah, I live next door to Sylvester Stallone." Then he go show
A picture of Sylvester Stallone. But it was like a picture from Google Images.
I said, Jesus, he think we fucking idiots.
And then who else? Selena Gomez or something?
Selena Gomez, Khloe and Kourtney
Kardashian. Pictures he got from Google.
Like, he don't know that we young, fly, and hip. Like, what? I looked at the picture. I'm like, yeah, he's a fucking liar.
He should have just been honest from the beginning. But that was just one of our little adventures.
We always getting ourselves into something. I just want to let y'all know. We are different.
It was fun. It was fun.
Ashley said, "What do we get ourselves into?" I said, "I don't know." I have no fucking clue.
And then
Cabo was cool.
But then the commute there and the whole fucking cyber attacks and they shut the airport down. Like, the shit was just from day one. Coming back, it was hectic too.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
was
was a
hectic
mess.
coming back.
Yeah, it was hectic.
Yeah,
Like
because going there, that's when the cyber attacks happened. So the planes was delayed.
delayed.
Like
Yep.
our flight was delayed a few hours. So that was just nerve wracking. Like, are we going to get there? Like, what the fuck? Then coming back was delayed as well. It was just a mess, y'all.
Yeah, and that Atlanta International Airport, I don't think the people in Atlanta are human. I'm
They not real.
they
I
not.
keep trying to tell you, Atlanta is not a real place.
It's not.
They not real up
It's
in here.
not. We waiting to get off the plane because I had a layover in Atlanta. So, of course, if you have a layover, let the people off that got to catch their next plane because we were cutting it really close. And the plane was delayed. The flights was delayed like for hours or whatever. I'm standing waiting. Me and this other lady, we need to hurry up. And the guy was like, I know everybody don't have layovers. I said, they don't. I said, people just don't fucking listen. Why does somebody fucking pass gas on the fucking plane? I said, get me off of this fucking plane before I snap. Like, who would do some dirty shit like that? I was pissed. I was already pissed. I've been traveling all day. And not to mention, somebody really passed fucking gas on the plane.
I'm crying.
What is wrong with people?
What?
It smells straight like shit. Like, everybody covering their mouth and shit, covering their nose. And I'm just like, really? I said, get me off this plane before I snap.
What the So, yeah, me and Ash, we caught different flights going back home or whatever because fucking United fucked her flight up or whatever. So, we had to catch different flights, like, coming back. Oh, my God. So, no, my flight going back was a little bit, it was a little bit more smoother.
Okay.
It was a little bit more, it was all right. Like, it was okay.
It wasn't bad though. I can't say shout out to
That's some
Delta.
trifling
Delta's
shit.
cool. Like I would ride with them again. It's just people are fucking weird. Like you on a plane, you couldn't wait till you get off, smelling that bad like that. I'm
That's
like, what the fuck is
sad.
wrong with people? Then somebody pulls the alarm in Atlanta airport. Like people are fucking weird. But nonetheless, I got home, so that's all that mattered.
I prayed so hard. I'm like, because it was me, Ash, and our friend Lou. Shout out to Lou. We all went to Cabo together. Child, we were stressed. Trying to get back to this airport. Oh God. It was just, it was a lot, but we made it back to the United States of America.
Yes, thank God, because that's all I need to do. I get to the Atlanta, and there's some new shit they doing when you come through customs, because the guy didn't take my passport. He told me to look in the camera. He's like, okay, you could go.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he didn't look at my passport. So I don't know. It must be
Trying to
something
remember.
new
I
that they
think looked
doing.
at my passport. We was in, damn, where was we at? We had a layover somewhere. Damn, I forget. Was it? Damn, I forget. It wasn't. I think it was Colorado. Was it Colorado?
Going, we had one. Going, but then we have no. I don't know.
I can't recall. But
Yeah, I
it
can't.
don't even matter.
These.
I don't think they checked my. And customs was super easy coming through. Back.
Yeah, it was. I didn't had no issues coming into the country because who would?
They
But
tried to get ass coming in though, y'all. They was checking her bag something terrible. I'm
Oh,
like,
they
she
sure
not
did.
the one. I'm the one that smuggled drugs.
maybe you should probably.
She's not the one, but I'm not gonna do that again.
I hope not. I told you Mexico don't play, and I would be the one to get my bag searched. I didn't have shit in there.
Yeah, Mexico was really nice. It was just good to get away. I needed to digress and really, get my mind somewhat right in a sense. And it was good to be away from work and all of that stuff. It
Right.
was.
I've been off of work for a whole week. I go back to work. Oh, I went today. I
you
did go to work today.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I go back
Yeah.
to my other job tomorrow.
Yeah, so it was, but listen, we really don't look like what we've been through. Check on your strong friends, okay? Check on your friends that's always smiling, that's always telling a joke, that's always laughing. Check on them.
Please
all right?
do. Yeah, we do. Because I think we just need to get that out. And then go on vacation, y'all. Do something. Like, we work too hard. I know it's a struggle for a lot of people. Times are hard. But we don't want to live our life in fear. And we don't want to live our life just living life, paying bills, and not looking forward to nothing. There's so much out there in the world. If you got to take on a little side hustle, do it to fund your vacation.
Yep.
Do it, because I think it's well worth it. I promise you. Try to, even if it's not out the country, go to another state, take a train ride somewhere, take the Greyhound bus somewhere, go somewhere and see something different, because it's a lot going on in the United States. And we have all been brainwashed. When
it's
you get to
heavy,
other
like-
countries, you'll see that we've been brainwashed, because you start seeing other shit that they don't tell us there. But I say do it. please do it. I'll challenge everybody to try to figure it out. Even if you got to save up to go for a year and go on vacation, do it. Like, just cut back on buying coffee, cut back on drinking alcohol, cut back on something, and try to experience things, because it's not going to get easier just dwelling in a bunch of nonsense in life and how life is. We none of us can be here for real, for real.
That's gonna cut your life expectancy down.
If that's stressing on your heart and on your body.
That's why I choose to be so lighthearted with a lot of things in life. I just
because what you gonna do?
Yeah,
it's not gonna change this situation. Nothing. You being stressed is not gonna change. It's only gonna make it worse. So you might as well just deal with it and then go away for a little bit, come back and figure it out.
We planning another vacation this year. Okay?
I started planning a damn trip before I even was, because Mexico was a dud, honestly.
Yeah, like so, it didn't really fulfill us like we wanted it to. So
no, it
we
really
gotta
didn't.
do something else. Seriously. Yeah. And yesterday, I went to AC with my mom. We saw SWV, Escape, Total, 702. Maya was there.
Okay, yeah.
Man, we had a time. That's something small. We went to AC. Atlantic City is like 45 minutes to an hour
really
away from us.
Yeah.
We had a time, me and my mom, okay? A time. You can go to Atlantic City, walk the beach, walk the boardwalk. You can go to Boston. It's like you if you're from Philly. But we just saying take small trips if you can't afford nothing big. That's not the point. The point is to get away. Mm-hmm. Get away from your normal reality and try to digress and enjoy your life the best that you can.
And use them vacation days at work. Even if you don't take a vacation from your job and relax. If you have the ability to have vacation days, use them.
Go to the spa.
Yeah, do something. Even if you want to sit in your house and eat snacks all day and binge watch TV. That's a vacation for some people.
That sounds good to me.
Cut your phone off and relax and don't think about the world. Take some time for yourself.
Some lady, oh my God, we were singing SWV. I get so weak. Bless us. And the next thing I know, my mom like, don't put your hands on me.
Wait. Wait, what?
I turned around. It's a worker that worked, and we was at the boardwalk hall. Mm-hmm. It's a worker that worked, and she like standing on my mom. My mom like, don't. I said, bitch. And you know how I get about my mom. I don't play about my mom. Okay? I want to tell her, I said, don't put your fucking hands. And she said, I didn't do anything. Now you want to cop the plea. My mom said, you put your fucking hands on her.
What was she trying to do?
My mom said, she was saying that we had to, like, it was time to go. Bitch, SWV is still on the stage, so clearly you're delusional. Something's going on, and we're in our fucking seats.
Right.
Are you slow?
And why are you touching people?
Don't touch my mom now. I almost knocked her head off her shoulders. My mom had to do one of these. Come on, we can see you. Come on. I almost f***ed. You know how I get about Cookie. I don't play about her. For real. I don't play about her.
Yeah, people are crazy.
She said, yeah, because my mom said you put your hands on her.
Yeah, she was doing too much with that. She could have kept her
hands
on herself.
Don't ever in your fucking life play like that. Her daughter is right the fuck here. Her daughter's right here. So if she was by herself, what? You was going to try to get in my mom's face?
People they take their job a little bit too serious.
Absolutely.
That's what it really is.
I almost tried. I had an Arthur. Can you say it to you? She had me like this.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. But we had a great time. Shout out to SWV, Escape, all of them. We had a freaking time. They happened towards the end of the concert.
Okay, but still, people need to keep their hands to themselves. And people be doing
don't do that. Don't do that. And child, we got out of the joint. Some lady came up to me. She said, you was going to f*** up. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was. I don't play about nobody. I don't play about my mom. And that's just on periods.
I know that's right.
Okay? Me and my mom had the time. We really just been really enjoying our lives too. Just, hopping around doing summer concerts and shit like that. Little stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like my mom tomorrow, she leaving for Chicago.
Okay.
And she going on her own little solo vacation.
I know that's right.
And she going to do something with her friends and stuff. So it's like,
yeah, Chicago was a vibe.
Yourself.
I know Amory was saying she wanted to go there. She just was saying that yesterday.
I wish I could go with her because she going from Monday to like Thursday or something like that. But
okay.
I gotta work. But I would have definitely hopped on the plane.
Yeah, Chicago should be fun.
Yeah.
She'll enjoy it. It's getting away.
Yeah, like seriously, and that's where I get that stuff from because my mom always is the type like we always went on vacation. She always used to tell us like allot that time for yourself because if you don't use your time, you're gonna lose it, and then
Mm-hmm.
you'll burn yourself out and you just become an angry human. You don't want to be
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, you'll be at work disturbing everybody because
Yeah, because you
you don't want to take a
miserable.
vacation. Take a
No,
vacation
you want
and
to work 99 hours a week. Nobody told you to do that.
yeah, people be doing that though. They be I don't know what they be trying to do working like that.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, I have the summer is not over yet. We still got August,
Mhm.
and for the month of August, I do plan. I want to do the spa. I want to do a
Mhm.
few things for the month of August. So just to let y'all know, life be lifing, but we gonna live and we gonna
Exactly.
laugh and we gonna
Mhm.
love. Okay, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good life.
Yeah, cause you only got one, and we don't know when it might be snatched away from you.
Me and
So.
my baby, we gonna be all right. We gonna live a good life wherever my baby at. I just be saying
She
anything.
wasn't
Why y'all
playing.
fucking pay? Why do y'all pay me any attention? So yeah, y'all. Anything else you want to add to that, Ash?
No, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, like y'all,
Mm.
listen to us. Listen to us, okay?
Enjoy your life while you have it.
Heal your inner childhood. Go to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Laugh, okay? And love hard. Love hard, y'all.
It starts within.
That's what it's all about. Love hard. I just, I love life. I love
Mm-hmm.
life. And I love love too. I love love. I really, really do. I know I was saying in the previous episode that like this summer, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break from dating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm chilling, I'm centering myself, and that is all intertwined to me really focusing on myself.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that was just like I just made up a conscious decision. Like, yeah, I'm on ice. I'm on ice. And I still want y'all niggas to get out my DMs. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I don't want nothing to do with y'all.
And when you
I'm
focus on yourself, I think sometimes when you don't focus on yourself, God will make you focus on yourself.
yes.
So that's a good thing. You don't always have to be dating or in a relationship or having sexual relations. You could. It's not always about that in life.
No.
It's really not. I
I'm
think
so
the
off
right people
that.
will come when
Yeah.
it's time.
So off that.
I think the right people will come when it's time.
Yeah, it will.
Most people out here dating and in relationships ain't happy. They really not, and they're acting like it, and I don't understand why. But that's their tea, not mine. So
Okay.
at the end of the day, I just feel like
Shout out to
do
y'all.
what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy, and yeah, just do what makes you happy. At the end of the day,
Because no, somebody just came to my mind, but no, you're right. Do what freaking makes you happy. Like it's just ridiculous.
yeah, because people out here really fraud, and they're not who they say they are. And we talked about that enough. So do what makes you happy, please.
That's it. Live your beautiful
That's
lives.
it. And stop arguing with people, and don't go back and forth with nobody.
You
and,
made up a good point.
Yeah.
Stop arguing with people. Come on. Stop arguing with people. This dirty bitch, we got into an accident a few, what was it, a month ago?
Oh
This
yeah.
dirty bitch thought she was going to argue with me. Ashley, you think you're going to argue with us?
I ain't even argue with her.
Are
I'm
you
not
kidding
arguing with
me?
people.
That bitch ain't even look steady on her feet. You got other shit to worry about.
Yeah, I know how I could get. That's why I don't even want to. I will never let somebody make me that upset that I have to say some crazy things out of my mouth ever
Right.
again. I promised myself that.
Yeah.
So I'm not arguing with nobody about nothing.
Yeah.
I was tested a week or so ago. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. But that's why I'm working on my anger, and I'm working on myself because I know my mouth is deadly and it could really do some harm to people. And I don't want to do that. Who wants to live life like that?
I know.
I love people. I really do. I really, really do. I'm all about love as well. Why can't we all be loved together? Like, what's the problem? Why do people make it so hard?
Because sometimes people got to fuck around and find out. They take your
Yeah.
kindness for a weakness.
That's what it
and
is.
then it's just like, come on. Like, why do we have to go here? Seriously. But no, I do agree. Like, why can't we just all love each other?
That's how I feel. I don't understand, and I want
stop
everybody
being
else to feel like
slithery
that.
and slimy. Like, come on.
That's why you get back into healing your inner child. People need to work on their self. They got traumas from when they were younger. They got past relationship traumas. Somebody hurt them to the core. To the core. That person hurt you that bad that you gotta
C-O-R-E.
Yeah, it's bad. That one girl did something to you.
Ruined it for every fucking body.
And
though.
now you want to be I don't know, to everybody else, a gaslighter, a manipulator
Like,
to
that's
the next
crazy.
person. You ain't got to do all that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all gotta we gotta start doing the work on ourselves, y'all. We
Mm-hmm.
are grown. Like we are all grown. It's time for us to really put our big boy and big girl panties on
Mm-hmm.
and really do the work on ourselves because nobody's gonna vouch for you if you just out here being miserable and weird. Do the work
Yeah.
on yourself.
Or having some inner issues within yourself and
It's
just
manifesting in different ways. You'd be
in the
surprised.
egos of people.
Oh God, the
That's
Eagles.
yeah, people egos be really in the
Oh
way. And it's
goodness.
just like that's
Through the roof.
you're
Through the
never
roof.
going to find anybody. You just probably going to be single and lonely for the rest of your life, chasing around women and not ever getting
Yeah,
nowhere.
because don't nobody want to be with no egotistical person. Nobody wants to deal with that.
People
After a
egos be in the
while,
way.
that shit is so draining and just so it's so detrimental.
Mhm.
Like for one's mental health, like to be surrounded by by foolery like that all the time. Like, come on. I've experienced that before, and I've talked about it on here as well.
Mhm.
That's it's like I'm telling y'all right now, you don't want it.
Yeah, people egos. They get to them. They get to their head. And
And for
I
most part, I still love that person.
yeah, I mean,
I
you're
still love
supposed
him.
to.
I still love him. There you go, Ashley. I fuck him for real. And I'm being honest.
No, you
today.
supposed to love. That's why I said how I
still
said
love
earlier
him.
about I still want to do things for people that hurt me or may have hurt my feelings because that's just the person that I am and I've always been like that. And that's why I be blessed throughout my life. I really have been because of the person that I am.
Right.
And that's just what it
Right.
is. And people might be like, Ashley is this and that. I don't care what people think about me, honestly. I don't, I don't give two shits about
Yeah.
that. I never did.
Dub. Fuck
But
that.
I know at the end of the day, like, yeah, you still love that person. Be honest with yourself. First of all, for real, I don't understand why people be really, really ashamed to talk, express their emotions or how they feel about somebody. That's what it really be.
Yeah.
People really do be afraid and scared and thinking it's a sucker move to show how you truly feel about somebody.
I would never understand it. I would never
I don't
understand it. Honestly, I think it's amazing. It shows a sign of maturity when you wear your heart on your sleeves and you're able to express your emotions
I don't know why
in
people
a
do that.
positive way. It gives you points in my eyes.
Yeah, because people always say they don't want to be played. I
We
think
all done
I
been
just feel
played,
like people
like,
need to
come
grow
on.
up. That's what I
Yeah,
really
we
think.
all been
It boils
played.
down to people just need to be mature and grow up.
I've read something that said we all got a sad story. We all got a fucking sad story. Like who really gives a fuck? Like seriously, like in all actuality, who really cares? Like we all got a story, and we carried all the baggage that we done dealt with in our life to the next situation, to the next phase of life. Come on now, we would stink. Like seriously, we would be fucking garbage. Like y'all gotta really get with the program, okay? I'm telling you right now, I could tell you a story, full blown autobiography from me. You would be crying.
We
But
all have our
who give a
stories, but nobody wants to go through that.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
also just bring it to like a lot of these guys really be struggling with their sexuality. I'm being honest. I just think because if you can't tell a girl how you feel or female or woman that you're
fighting
intimate with,
demons.
I feel like that's a problem. You should be able to express yourself, but a lot of people are afraid to be played. So what? She may not feel the same way about you. At least you know, and then you can move on.
No, they do. I never forget this one of my past jobs when I was very young. This one guy, he was a gay guy. I loved him. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but I loved him, and he used to really show me his Instagram messages about the guys that were really trying to get with him. And when I tell you, that really opened up my eyes to a lot of different things. I mean, we talk about full-blown men that appear to say that they are straight. We talking about married, in a relationship, and they're broadcasting their relationships on their page, the whole 9 yards, and they're actively like, yo, what's up? Like, to this...
I'd be so afraid
to
of
my
that.
coworker, and I'm
I really
like,
do.
oh my god! And you could tell how just like I was just like ignorant to the fact that this shit really be happening. Like it's really DL men
Yeah.
out here, seriously, that do not care.
I would be in jail, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't play with me like that. I've told you I'm a work in progress, but please don't try me because I don't want to go to jail. I'm too pretty to be somebody's bitch in jail. I don't want. They would tear me up in jail. They really would.
It'll be a dub.
Yes, I would be everybody's. They would just be passing me the fuck around. So I don't want to get to that point. Mind you, your sexuality is your sexual fucking-ality. You like who you like, but be for real with yourself and don't try to play with other people. If you like men, you like men. But don't be having a family and then on the side you fucking men. Excuse my French, but that's a touchy subject for me because it's like you cannot play with women like that. You cannot do that. People lose their life all the time because men want to be out here being sneaky. Don't do that. I ain't even gonna
lie to you. I feel like every man that I was with a man.
I be feeling that way too.
I do.
I don't know.
They come off as straight men. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they said to me. But after the fact that I really dissected our relationship, I'm like, they're gay. Like, that's just, the fine. And it don't even bother me. Whatever.
I think a lot of people think like that. Man. No, but don't be out here with whole wives and girlfriends and you live in. We can't control
that, but I do agree. That's a real slippery slope because you could die. That could be real bad.
Right.
You don't play with nobody's life like that. And then there's a lot of diseases and stuff out here. You have to be careful.
People the younger that they are to get catching these diseases that they cannot get rid of. It's real life out here. Sexually transmitted disease that you cannot get rid of. Because you want to be playing around with somebody's feelings and you like who you like. And you've always been like that. And you've been fighting this since you was younger. And instead of just being who you are, because it's very open nowadays, you can do what you want. This is America.
We love the LGBT.
It is. Yeah, like
queer, like we.
But even the community, the LGBTQ, IA, they even say the same thing. They don't like that. Be yourself. Yeah. To download men or DL men and just be yourself at this point.
It's not a joke. Trans women and men, they get killed daily. And
if you transgender, seriously, you have to be honest with people as well too. You cannot be out here trying to, do what you do and then you don't want to tell them the truth because that person may really start feeling you. They may want to have a family with you and then eventually they find out something else that you weren't born a certain thing and then that's the whole thing. Now you about to lose your life because you played with somebody's feelings. It's not okay. Yes. And I don't care who you are and how you feel about it. I feel like you have to be, if you out here doing these adult activities, you need to be adult enough to have the conversation with somebody and stop trying to fool people and play with their feelings. Is not real. Now, I don't know if I ever been with any guy that was, liking other men. I don't know. I say that because that's just me. I just think all men, have those tendencies in them somewhere down the line.
Yeah,
but
they sure do. And that's their business. But be honest, because if you're bisexual, you're bisexual. What's the problem? I think we need to bring more awareness to this.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men get shamed for liking other men. If you like a man, you like a man. Like
the problem is they have a problem with expressing themselves, and that's why women call it out how it is. Because you want to be around your friends so much, and you don't even want to be with the girl that you with. That's a problem. What's the problem? Why you like your friends more than you like the person that you with?
That's immature,
for me,
too.
I think it's time for people to grow up. I really do think that. And like I said, it's men out here that don't like women. They like fucking women, but they don't like women. They don't like to be around them. They'd rather be out with their friends drinking and partying.
And ran a whole bunch of penises. That's a shame. And y'all need to get right with yourselves. Seriously. Dig deep.
Get the inner child. That's dig it. Deep, Heal the inner child first before you want to step out into talking to somebody. And stop wasting people's time.
Plus want to hang around your friends all day, every day. That's some 17-year-old stuff that I did when I was a teenager.
Men take longer to mature than women anyway.
Ain't no
not saying that just because you want to hang with your friends that you might be bisexual. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, no,
I'm just saying that I feel like men need to grow up when it comes to that aspect because they don't really be liking females for real. And when I say that, people probably look at you weird, but no, it's a thing. They may not care about for women, but they like sleeping with them. Not saying they're attracted to the opposite, the same sex. They just don't like women. No, they rather feel more comfortable hanging with their boys playing video games than massaging your girl's feet or getting her a glass of wine and feeding her some grapes or something.
Listen, I already know my company is already going to be way better than the company that you are when you with your friends. Like, come on.
That's what I think too, but I don't know.
Are you serious?
We need to take a poll on that.
Yeah.
Because they do say women be irking, but y'all like to be around.
Y'all love it. Come on now. Warm thighs, like what?
Don't just use us for our body parts now.
No. Conversation, good little movie. Let's start a series, Let's get into some
Yeah,
shit.
because even if you're not around, you could be on the phone with them. Y'all could be watching TV.
We could even start a little book club. Like, let's start reading a book, you know, and start updating each other on, you know, our views on the book. And, like, it's ways to keep things spicy.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, you know?
Go,
Like,
go speed dating.
Listen. I will go speed dating with you once, okay? That's it. One time, you're going to have to set it all up because I'm not interested for real. But I'll do you a solid and go to, and I will literally have a great time.
I think that'd be fun.
I'm going to have fun. But
Meeting different people?
Yeah, that's cool. But she
you never going to find nobody by sitting in the house?
Now. I don't even want to talk to nobody.
I think that's a good thing.
I'm in my bag right now, y'all.
Don't waste nobody's time.
Yeah, sometimes I get like this where I'm just like, I swear off all men and I don't want to, you know.
But then, yeah, that'd be the ones because I feel like who's out here really trying to pursue relationships? They be the pursuers. That'd be the thing. Yeah, I'm not out here trying to.
Relationship girly. Like, I'm a relationship person.
I really be minding my business and these people come to me.
That's true. That's always the case.
Yeah, like I don't be out here looking for people.
That's
I really
exactly
don't.
Why I'm not pursuing anybody that's coming after me right now because I feel like y'all all full of shit.
Everybody be playing around.
I don't even want to talk to y'all because when I gave motherfuckers like that in the past a chance, a joke. They
probably see how real you are and they can't handle it. That's what it really be. And I think at that point they should just exit themselves out of your life instead of wasting your time.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys really be out here. They be doing the most. They really do. They be pursuing women and then they waste their time and move on to the next person and probably put up a whole story about what this person did. Listen, we ain't do nothing.
That's true though. But it's one person I'm still stuck on though.
That person doing some inner fucking witchcraft.
He is, and that's what I feel like.
They really, doing some inner witchcraft, some black magic, trying to manifest you and stuff, and it's not working because you getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, day by day. Like
that's what it is.
I'm there. Like I'm there, but I would be lying to say if they wasn't on my mind.
Yeah, because you're on their mind.
Yeah.
So it's natural. If you constantly be thinking about somebody all the time and you're not in contact with them, they're thinking about you too. Yeah. That's what it is. It's like a telepathic type of communication.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I want to call her, but I'm not.
Yeah, get off my mind.
I want to call him, but I'm not. Like,
exactly. I'm never going to call him.
Crazy. That's childish. Okay?
I'm not calling him. That's it. That's out. Like,
yeah, he could have a nice life, honestly.
He really, really can. Mm-hmm. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, why? Why, Lord? Why? Get off of my mind. Get me off of your mind, please. Like, I'm cool.
But it's all good. No hate towards nobody.
Oh, no. Yeah. I told you I love him.
Yeah. No hate towards nobody.
Hate. If he need me, let me retract that. If we were out in the open setting and I seen he needed help, I would give aid.
And you would speak to him.
Yeah,
you seen him outside. That's good. Yeah. That's all it was about. I don't need no enemies.
That type of person.
Let me make this clear, very clear. I have no enemies.
But he probably won't speak to me though.
He might. You never know.
He's not very happy with me right now. Because I'm standing on business.
Yeah, but I feel like if you seen him in the setting, he would come to you and speak to you.
Yeah, he definitely would. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. I'm definitely joking. And he watches the show, so you.
I love you, but you. You have love for him.
I love him. I actually really find it so hard to believe when I say I love him.
But you.
I love him. Yeah, I love him. He know who he is. Maybe we can come back together in a different part of our lives. Who knows?
You never know.
69, I don't know. I got to be a lot older.
I think people need to work on themselves, and if it's meant to be, it'll come back together. I'm a firm believer of that. Let people have time to heal themselves, to deal with the situation. If it is meant to be, and then it'll be. That's it.
In the interim, I'm focusing on me.
And healing your mental health and figuring out your life and going from there. Yeah, and if it paths is meant to cross again, they will.
They will. I'm a firm believer in that. Yeah. Yes, girl. So, anywho, y'all, thank you so much. Thanks, y'all, so much for really focusing on y'all mental health. I know this episode is going to be monumental. Please, y'all, listen to what we said.
Yeah, and we good. We don't need to call that number. We good. Because I know some people are probably Let me reach out to see.
We're gonna put the suicide hotline number down below. Okay, if y'all need help and assistance, I will leave some mental health resources in the bio section below. Okay, so numbers and websites and all for you guys because I do have some resources that I would like to provide to you guys. But mental health check, y'all. Check in on your families and friends. Just it takes a simple text message, a simple phone call. That's it. All right? And we love y'all, okay? Until next time, y'all. Bye.